a great breakfast, fully charged, a friendly cat, and an allergy just total flare up this morning. So how's it going, buddy?
It's going pretty good.
What you playing?
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
Yeah, I thought those looked like zombies. So what happened to Fortnite that you were going to check out?
Too hard.
Not interesting for you? Didn't grab you? Okay. All right, all the Easter stuff is packed up. Phew! And I've added my plates and my glasses, my stemware to the table. Still need to do a little more of a decoration, though. So Don and Johnny are evaluating if this bike is in good enough condition for Johnny to ride it today so that he can come along with us on the trail. Don on the unicycle, me on the longboard, and Johnny on the bike. We're hopeful.
Right. The goal is to oil the chain. Mr. Don must be drunk. There we go.
Don's giving it a little test drive for Johnny, make sure it's in good running order.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to let me get your phone. It's Don on his new stunt cycle. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, Johnny's hopped on. He has not been on a bike in, well, 4 years maybe since we moved out of the other neighborhood.
I think he ran it over here once or twice.
You'll get the hang of it, buddy. I like your confidence.
There you go.
You probably want to, there you go.
Raise the seat up a little bit.
I think that's great. Look at you go, bud. I put knee and elbow pads on him because we don't want a repeat of yesterday. And I know that if he hurts himself, he won't want to get back on, but if he just gets a little thud, he'll keep going.
Well, we need to raise the seat up a little bit. I think the seat's just a little low.
By the time we go down the trail over there, Johnny, you'll be a pro again. Awesome. Look at you go, bud.
Raise the seat up, right?
He wants you to break it. So since we were able to get Johnny going good on that bicycle, we've all loaded up in Ruby with our equipment. We've got the bike, the longboard, and the unicycle, and all of our safety equipment back there.
Yeah, so I would say the Model X with the seats folded down, a 20-inch bicycle will fit without a big struggle. I mean, it's, you know, it's not hitting or digging into places it shouldn't go, but any bicycle bigger than a 20-inch bike is probably not going to fit back there. So if carrying bicycles inside the car is important to you, you need to get either a 5 or a 7-seater with the folding seats. A 6-seater is less than ideal for bicycles unless you want to take the wheel off. If you take the wheel off.
Yeah, if you have the right kind of fancy electric folding bike, Donnie, then you know you're
right,
good to go.
Not a problem. That's
yeah. So you might remember the sunflower location we went to last summer over there, Falls on the Neuse Trail. But we've decided, since we've got everybody mobile and it's such a pretty day and we've got the time, 65, yeah, it's really nice out there, that we're gonna go over there to bike and longboard and unicycle. Ride. We're going over there to ride, yeah. So, and that's like a 30-minute, 40-minute ride, something like that. Yeah.
It's she says 43, and that's probably because of the way that we have to go.
Yeah, 43 minutes, but only 25 miles. So it's, you know, by some of that time is going to be ate up crossing through traffic in Fuquay.
This is one of those places that you have to go around the edges of a rectangle to get. You can't go the hypotenuse. You know, it's like there's no straight road from here to there.
And here's Johnny in there in the back. We got him all safety equipmented up, and we've got water and plastic bottles. And I had this idea of activating my old iPhone 5 because I don't want to bring my vlogging camera on. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to bring my vlogging camera on the trail because I'm afraid that I'm not riding well enough to not fall with it and bust it up. And I also don't want to bring my iPhone X on the trail for the same reason. And I got to thinking, you know, the video on the iPhone 5 might not be fantastic, but I bet it'd be okay for this kind of an outing, so that's what I'm gonna try. So we just missed our right turn, went up to the next light. She wanted us to make a U-turn, but knowing what we know about the area, we turned right. And she recalculated us having turned right, how to get back to where we were originally supposed to be. I'd say in like under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Usually it takes her 15 minutes to figure out that we're not going the way that she intended for us to go. She's very stubborn. So
that dog just won't hunt.
So I'm thinking that might be a change from the new update. I think maybe I heard another YouTuber, maybe Derek, say that. But yeah, and if that's true, that's good, because I need her to realize, hey, I'm smart too, and I'm going this way, and you need to help me in the direction I've chosen now. So it's great. Should have filmed it, but Dawn decided to turn again.
In 0.2 miles,
because
onto Old Malcolm Road.
Because the place where we were going, we had plugged in a close address, not the precise one. And anyway, Johnny watched her
onto Old Malcolm Road.
Balcom, it's North Carolina. And anyway, she rerouted it. Well, all I'm trying to say is she rerouted again, split-second rerouting.
Right.
Twice now in a row. All right, there's a picture with the bike, the longboard, and the unicycle in the back. That's what it looks like. So you might can see that there is a mat in here on top of Ruby. Dawn spent like $15 on eBay and bought this mat. We've been letting it off gas upstairs in the garage attic for what, 10 months now. It's the first time we've put it in the car. But hey, it works great. It's close enough in size for what we need for an occasional use when we're carrying something. We don't want the car to get dirty. And Donna sprayed that oil on Johnny's bike, so we certainly didn't want that to get on the carpet. Looks good, Nani. So we're parked up here, obviously, at the Meow Plantation parking lot. And we're getting ready to head down the trail. Donnie is amazing people with his unicycle, people that are not used to seeing them.
Girl, she's little
Nervous.
surfer girl.
Hey.
Surfer girl, here she goes.
All right.
She's got her board. There she goes. You go, girl. Woo!
There goes Donnie. Johnny's up ahead. I stopped so I could see what it feels like on this wood. I wanted to start here instead of coming up on that lip. I'm not good at little lips yet. You know, it's just killing me that I'm not really good enough to do much videoing and moving at the same time. I guess that's why I need something mounted to the board. But Johnny's up there giving me encouragement to come on, and this part of the trail is pretty straight. That wood bridge back there, that didn't work too good. I had to remote the board off the bridge. Now I'm going. Like I said, I've got the iPhone 5. If I fall, if I break it, if it never works again, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We're not planning on really using this phone for anything again. So the fact that I get a little bit of, you know, longboard time in with it, that would just be a plus. There's Donnie. This is fun, Donnie. I'm having a good time. I'm just cautious. I'm really proud at how good you're doing, Johnny. Doing great, buddy. So like I said, avoiding using the board on the wood because I'm just not comfortable with it yet, maybe some point. And I just love, I don't have to carry the 25-pound board. I just send it up by itself. There's Donnie coming back to check on me, I guess. I'm so slow. Yeah. I'm having a really good time though. Okay. So this bridge is over the Neuse River. They're up ahead of me a little bit. I just can't go as fast. But I'm doing good. Haven't fallen, having a good time. Managing the board okay. The only one not having trouble on this hill, Donnie. You go, Donnie. Woo! Do you hear me? This is his second trip with slow people. Oh, I see a big hill up there. I don't think I'm feeling brave enough about that, though. Beautiful sights off to the side. I know it's high power lines, but still, the countryside, the shades of green, is all real nice. Hey, Donnie. Faster power. Got me moving a little bit more. Handling it. Yeah, I'm not taking this long hill. Gonna let the board come to most of a stop, press the brake, and step off. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
Back the way we came. Dawn's at 50%.
Yeah, this thing is when it gets low battery, you cannot ride it. It doesn't have any power.
Yeah, it stops. You can't brake. It's, yeah, at the end is not a good thing, he said. So the only thing going on with me out here today has been, I'm scared of the hills. Going too fast down the hill, but I have started to learn with my thumb how to apply enough brake that I don't get out of control. So I'm feeling better about the hills. Of course, you know, Dawn and Johnny, they went down this hill really quick on their modes of transportation. But I have learned how to gently push my thumb back enough to brake myself, which I am doing right now. So it's better. Better than walking this whole distance because I'm too afraid to be on the board. But it is a significant drop here, and I am respectful of the speed I could attain if I wasn't properly using the brake. Yeah, Dawn's coming back to check on me. I know, I'm learning with the brake. I'm getting better. I came down that steep hill with the brake on at a speed that I was comfortable going. Yeah, I'm holding everybody up today. I don't mean to be. The bridge is busy. It's a unicycle. Yep. Hey. Yeah, like Dawn said, people, they really don't know what a electric unicycle is. They're way popular in like China and stuff, but not so much here in the States. Beautiful view out over the Neuse River here. I'm glad to be off that wooden bridge section and comfortable to be back up on my board. See, I'm getting a little faster going downhill, but then there's this uphill section. Yeah, Johnny says there's a bunch of bikers coming, but these bikers aren't doing 20 miles an hour. This is like a family having fun versus people out here for sport. So I think we'll be okay. Hello. Yeah, we've had some people go past us at 20, 25, maybe even 30 miles an hour coming down a hill. Which I get it, that, you know, you're not going to slow up all the way coming down the hill because then you can't make it up the next hill. I get it. Johnny's been doing great about staying out of people's way when they're coming. He's old enough now to totally get it and to be able to listen to instructions really well. I think this big compass and the walkway pretty much symbolizes our trip today. And Johnny, who makes friends everywhere he goes, has made friends again. So what'd you think, Donnie?
I enjoyed it. It's very good. I can turn around inside the width of the trail if I go to my left. I can turn much better to the left than I can to the right. I mean, I can turn to the right.
I guess we all have that a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think it's because I'm not flexible. You know, my right hip is bad. So I got more fine motor control on my left side than I do on my right. You know, I basically only made one minor spill where I really didn't fall off, but it's more like I fumbled it and you know, stopping, yeah, always stopping. And I guess what I was trying to say is the hills, going down the hills is actually the hardest part, because you that thing is mine is a very inexpensive one. It doesn't have a lot of power, and you the motor actually has to act like a brake. It doesn't have friction brakes or anything like that. So the motor actually, the power of the motor is what holds your speed in check. And what happens is some of those hills are pretty steep, and if you get going pretty quick, it runs out of power, and you know, you basically, that's when you get into trouble. So I have learned going downhill, slow is better. Stay slow, because it gets in trouble really quick when it picks up a little speed. But that's only true because mine's so underpowered. I think a real unicycle, electric unicycle, it's got plenty of, you know, that you won't have that issue. It'll stay.
So what did you think, Johnny?
Loved it. We have to come back.
Right.
All right, well, glad to hear you thought so. We had a good time too, buddy.
Yeah,
we did. I feel like I gained some skill today in learning how to use the brake going downhill. So
yeah,
that was good. And we had a good exercise and outdoor time, but none of us is so dead tired that we, you know, that it was too much for us. So that was good. That was good. And we came back, and Don got back right when he was fixing to run out of battery, so we timed it just great.
Right. I probably had a little bit more. It's just, you know, I didn't want to have to carry the thing. And when it gets down to one LED, it actually, the power is even less. And again, going down hills, you need that power to hold your speed in check. And so that's the problem. And you can actually feel it, because it sort of, I don't want to say coasts more, but it sort of, you know, it doesn't bite. I mean, you could kind of feel it biting, and it doesn't do that when the battery gets low.
So because Johnny did such a good job on his bicycle today, we brought him to Porter's for his first ice cream of the season. Yay! So they make all the ice cream here, and of course they have strawberry and strawberry cheesecake because they sell strawberries here. Now I'm surprised that Johnny didn't get birthday cake. He chose cherry pineapple here on the end. That's Johnny making friends everywhere he goes, especially of the furry variety. All right, I'm here at Porter's, doing without ice cream.
And we're just sitting here, all swinging. Yeah, it's really nice. Not too hot. Nice breeze.
A little bit of a breeze. I'm making Don do all the work.
All the work, yeah.
I like to come up here at night and sit under the pergola with the lights. It's very romantic, I guess.
I like to come up here and eat ice cream.
I want a mint chocolate chip milkshake, Donnie. They did have a limited number of pre-pricked strawberry buckets ready, but the pick your own is not open yet. You can see the field out there. Won't be long. Warms up, it'll boom. Strawberry season here runs till about the first week in May. Once it gets too hot, then they kind of fade pretty quick here. construction of the new Willow Spring High School. It really looks like it's coming along. They've got, wow, 3 levels and a lot of building here. It's really looking impressive. Let me see if I can zoom in a little more. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be some building. So I think I had pretty good success with the iPhone 5 capturing photos and videos out there. I really want to get a GoPro, but I got all turned around on Amazon trying to figure out which GoPro. And then it's sort of a money thing, but it's not really a money thing. I mean, I was going to buy a, the newest one, the Black 6. And then there was a lot of comments out there that it wasn't as waterproof as they said it was, and people had various problems. So it made me a little leery, and there's not really another good candidate. I mean, the thing about that is it has image stabilization, and the other GoPros, I don't think they do based on the charts I read. And it does voice commands. So if you're going down the trail and you want to start recording and stop recording, you just issue a voice command. You don't have to fumble for a passcode or buttons to start the video, which I had to do today. So that would be really nice. So if anyone of the viewers has a GoPro and has any advice to offer about which GoPro, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments.